Hello students, welcome to my chemistry class. Today I will explain you chemical equation and how to balance a chemical equation. So first of all, we will see what is a chemical equation. Chemical equation is a symbolic representation of a chemical reaction. For example, when methane reacts with oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide and water. If we write this reaction in symbolic form, then it will be CH4, that means the formula of methane, plus O2, that means the symbol of oxygen, CO2, formula of carbon dioxide, and H2O, formula of water. So this representation is known as chemical equation. Okay, that means to write a chemical equation, you have to write the symbols and formulas of the reactant in the left hand side and the symbols and formulas of the products in the right hand side. Okay, and an arrow between them. This is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction which is known as chemical equation. Now come to the balancing a chemical equation. First of all, we want to know that why do we balance a chemical equation. So there is a law that is known as law of conservation of mass, that states that mass can neither be created nor be destroyed during any chemical reaction. That means the total mass of all the reactants should be equal to total mass of all the products. So to do that, we have to balance a chemical equation. Now we will see how to balance a chemical equation. Now, to balance a chemical equation, what we have to do, we have to make the number of atoms of reactant equal to the number of atoms of the product. Okay. For that, take an example of a reaction of iron with water. Here is the chemical equation. Fe plus H2O, Fe3O4 plus H2. Fe is iron, H2O water, Fe3O4 is iron oxide and H2 is hydrogen. So, to balance this equation, we have to make a table here. The table has 3 columns. First column is element. The second column is reactants atom number. Atom number means number of atoms of all the elements in the reactant side. Product atom number, that means the number of atoms of all the elements in the product side. Okay, so we have to write for all the elements. The first element, here are 3 elements present. Fe, that means iron, H, that means hydrogen, and O, that means oxygen. So in the first column we have to write all the elements, symbol of all the elements, Fe, H and O. Second column we have to write the number of atoms of elements in the reactant side. So for Fe we can see nothing is written with Fe, that means only one atom of Fe is present. In the reactant side we have to write here 1. For H, H2 is written here, that means 2 atom of hydrogen atom, 2 here. Okay, and now oxygen, nothing is written with oxygen, that means only 1 atom of oxygen is present in the reactant side. Now in the product side, 3 Fe, Fe3 is present, that means 3 here in the place of Fe. Then hydrogen, 2 here, and oxygen O4 is written here, so 4 oxygen. Okay, this is the first table. Now we have to balance. To balance, first of all, we have to make Fe equal in both the side, reactant side and product side. So we can see here, product side have 3 Fe atoms, in the reactant side have 1 Fe atom. So how to make it balance? You have to make it balance by multiplying 3 in the reactant side of Fe. Okay, so 3, you have to multiply 3 with 1 so that it will become 3 and 3 in the both the sides. Okay, now on multiplying it becomes 3 Fe plus H2O, Fe3O4 plus H2. This makes Fe balance. Now comes to the hydrogen. Hydrogen is 2 in both the side, so it is balanced. So no need of balancing now. Now come to the oxygen part. Oxygen is 4 in the product side, 1 in the reactant side. So we have to do multiply 4 in the reactant side also. Okay. On multiplication, it becomes 3Fe 4 into H2O, because you have to multiply 4 with whole of H2O as O present in combined form. 4 into H2O here in the reactant side. So it make 4O, but hydrogen is also multiplying with 4. That makes hydrogen 4 to the 8, 8H. Okay. Now oxygen is balanced, but hydrogen is unbalanced. 4H, 8H in the reactant side, 2H in the product side. So now we have to balance hydrogen again. So what we have to do? We have to make hydrogen balance by multiplying 4 in the product side also. Okay. So now multiplying 4 in the product side, it makes 3Fe 4H2O, Fe3O4 into plus 4 into H2. That will make 4 to the 8 H in the product side. Now the final equation becomes 3Fe plus 4H2O equal to Fe3O4 plus 4H2. This is the balanced equation. Okay, understand? Now I am giving two simple equations for you. You balance this. First equation is methane CH4 plus oxygen O2. That product is carbon dioxide CO2 and water H2O. The second equation is hydrogen H2 plus oxygen O2. That makes H2O water. Okay. So now try to balance these two equations. In the next video, I will explain different kinds of chemical equation, chemical reactions. Okay. Now bye.